All right. Let that rock for a minute just so it'll be the cover. Now we'll uncover. And it is us. I guess you can say that this is an episode of the Terms and Conditions podcast, even though it wasn't planned out to be that way. It was just, hey, anywho. But me and Rez had stuff we had to get off our chest. So we came back. Roy saw it in the group message. We shouldn't have allowed him to come in here because he's going to offer some type of pushback at times. And we ain't here for the pushback. We here to say what we need to say and get on out the way. And there's a lot to be said. So, yeah, how y'all doing?
It's time to go to work.
All right. So, it's been a lot of commotion on social media for the last couple of days. What day is it? Wednesday? Mm-hmm. So, since Sunday, came out on Sunday that Kendrick Lamar would be performing at the Super Bowl, was it 59? LIX. That he would be the first, no, I'm not even gonna say first, but yeah, the first fully headliner from a rap perspective. And this confused a lot of us after campaigning since they announced it. Since they announced that it was going to be in New Orleans. Well, no, after probably last year, after the Dre situation. That's when people started campaigning for that. And Wayne has been campaigning for it. Wayne has not, he's probably only has like three, maybe 4 interviews over the last 2 years. And I want to say probably in all of those interviews, he has all but begged to be over the Super Bowl performance in 2025. And so we disagree with that. We totally disagree with it. And there's so much commotion that has been going on online. And honestly, I'm quite appalled to see how the community has basically changed their tune and turned their back on Wayne so fast after just saying that they wanted him to do it. Now, all of a sudden, Kendrick does it and we cool with it. So we here to talk about it. I got some other stuff that I want to say. You know, can I get a quick clear out real quick? No, never mind. I'm gonna get it later. But Rez, there's some stuff that we've been talking about on the phone, and I was letting you know should I do it? And I messaged a certain individual to try to talk about some things behind closed door before bringing it to light. We can't get around it no more. I got to say something. So yeah, we're gonna get into this Wayne stuff first. I'm gonna put the ball in your court, right, Rez? What you think about it?
It's crazy work, bro. Like you said, Wayne been campaigning for that since they made the announcement that it was coming to New Orleans. The fans were with it. Everybody was saying, yeah, Wayne, yeah, Wayne. Then as soon as they announced that it was Kendrick Lamar, all of a sudden it went from, yeah, it should be Lil Wayne to the very opposite end of the spectrum, which is Lil Wayne isn't worthy to be a Super Bowl performer. That's been the biggest part of it for me, is people coming and saying that Wayne don't deserve to do it. If you saying that you feel like Kendrick had the better year and he got the hot hand and he need to be the one that hit that stage to represent hip hop, I can kind of understand that perspective. But to come from the perspective that Wayne can't do it, or he doesn't have the catalog, he don't got the hits, he don't got the right type of music, he can't perform, all these different things that I've heard is really just straight bullshit. Like, what was special about how Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg perform? They don't have choreography. They stand there and rap just like any other rapper, which is what Lil Wayne would do. The performance
it's gonna be better than that. Because we could have incorporated a second line.
We definitely could incorporate. That's the whole thing. When it comes to a Super Bowl performance, it's gonna be a big theatrical thing. Lil Wayne ain't even gonna have to plan it out. They're gonna have people planning that kind of shit out. They're gonna give him a stage. All he gonna have to do is just hit certain marks. You can have people behind him dancing. All he got to do is fucking rap. He's not a singer. He's not a dancer. Kendrick Lamar ain't no singer, ain't no dancer. Snoop wasn't a singer or no dancer. So, like, at the end of the day, the excuses that they making for why Wayne can't do it is just, I feel like, to support Kendrick, because Kendrick he got a very, very strong fan base. I mean, they talk about Drake stands, Kendrick stands are right there equivalent. It's the same shit.
I think Snoop Dogg crib walk though.
Yeah, I was just finna say Snoop
So
Dogg. He dance a little bit.
He kind of dance.
He gonna crib walk and he gonna give you a look.
Yeah, he gonna give that. Yeah, he gonna give you that right there.
And Wayne gonna trip out. This New Orleans. And we gonna stack in line and we gonna trip out. You know, he might come out that bitch with an umbrella. Y'all like shit, man. Look.
Yeah.
Turn me out, DJ.
See, it was just such a it was such a missed opportunity, because then you could have had Trombone Shorty involved. You could have had John Baptiste. You could have had so many people. You could have got schools involved, all of that stuff. And it's just like, it's such a robbed opportunity. And the main thing, I'm just so sick of all the talking points. Like, what we not gonna do is knock Lil Wayne. Like, it's so many people saying that he don't have a catalog, that he not clean enough. There was a once upon a time where Wayne did not cuss in music. So how is this individual not clean enough? Like, he got music that he can clean up. He got How to Love. He can't do Lollipop, but it's so many of those big songs that he can do. I'm gonna have to take a break. That cough is getting to me. I was trying to power through.
Hey, he tried to talk through it.
There we go, but my voice was crazy.
I feel like he can do Lollipop.
Huh?
I feel like he can do Lollipop, to be honest.
No, okay. We just gotta. So this is one of the things. Okay, all right. I got you. You cleaned it up. I'm so glad, because so we had where he say Kendrick just more popping. That's all it is, for real. But then he came up and said that Wayne deserved it. So I 100% agree. Kendrick probably had I ain't no problem about it. Kendrick had the biggest year in rap. So with him having the biggest year in rap, I don't want anybody to misunderstand where I'm coming from. Him having the biggest year in rap, I totally understand exactly why he's in the position that he's in. I just don't understand why he's in that position over Wayne. So the business standpoint, I get it. And then for him, I will say that I'm kind of happy about it, because not if I'm just looking at his career and what this means for his career, is to come off of the year he just had into the Super Bowl, into dropping an album sometime between here and the Super Bowl. That's gonna work well for Kendrick. But we're not talking about Kendrick right now. Like, the next two Super Bowls are in California. Like, come on, man. Like, this did not have to be done like this. I feel like we robbed an opportunity from him, especially when you set a precedence. People say that there's no precedence for this. How is no precedence for us when literally the Super Bowl was in LA in 2022, and who performed?
Yeah. At the end of the day, bro.
Yeah.
If they wanted Kendrick to be the guy, they could have had Kendrick regardless. I feel like if you was gonna bring in Kendrick because he the hot hand, then you do just like how they did in LA, and you make it Kendrick and Lil Wayne the same way they did Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, and you can split their sets up. You could do it however you want to. They can. Kendrick
they could have made it. They could have made it like a real show.
Yeah, they could have made it like a real show, because at the end of the day, that's what it's gonna be anyway. We know Kendrick Lamar is gonna go up there and do 15 minutes by himself. He's gonna bring some people out. It's gonna be a big theatrical event, just like it would have been with Lil Wayne. And I feel like that's where they dropped the ball the most. Is we talking about, I would argue, the biggest feature artist of all time that got 186 top 100 entries on the Billboard charts. Lil Wayne could bring out the whole fucking industry for his performance. He can cross genres. He can bring out David Guetta. He can bring out Jay Sean. He can bring out Justin Bieber. He can bring out Chris Brown. He can bring out Kevin Rudolph.
I told you already, he ain't bringing out Chris Brown.
I would bring out Chris Brown. Shit. Yeah. They brought out 50 Cent. Bring out Chris Brown. They brought out Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre been beating bitches since the 90s.
Oh, why did you? Oh.
Shit. Did Dr. Dre
I
not
did
beat
not
on?
think that was
They
gonna
say
come out of your
Dr.
mouth.
Dre still beating on bitches, ain't he? Ain't that why he got a divorce?
Okay,
Stop the cap, bro.
let's pause for 1 second. You brought up 50 Cent before we got all the way in there. You brought up 50 Cent. I will say that I did kind of understand one perspective that somebody threw out there saying that Eminem pretty much went to bat over 50 Cent. They didn't want 50 Cent. And I know that that's another old J beef. And 50 Cent don't have no problem with talking crazy about Jay-Z, talking crazy about Diddy, all of that stuff. So I can understand Jay not wanting him involved. But Eminem said there is no me without 50. So I can see him being in another position like that and saying that we're not even gonna have that. We're not even gonna let the opportunity come because Wayne is a loyal individual. And I just don't see, like, people say that they wanted to see the Hot Boys on the screen. We wasn't getting no Hot Boys on no Super Bowl.
No Super Bowl.
I love the Hot Boys. We wasn't getting Hot Boys on Super Bowl, but you know what you could have got? You could have got Young Money. And so I was watching the Joe Budden podcast today, and I was thinking about it. I got to think about it. You know, Drake and Jay, they squashed their beef, but that situation that they brought up on there saying that Drake was helping Beyonce work on that house album, Renaissance. And then he turned around and threw out his house album 6 months before hers. I can understand you being a big artist and I'm over here trying to introduce house to such a big audience and you come out and do it before me. I can understand how that can kind of make the Carters kind of mad.
Yeah.
The Carters just, being honest, bro, they some haters, bro. Like, who's to say Drake wasn't also working on trying to introduce house music before Beyonce, and that's the whole reason that she reached out to him, because she knew that he was working on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and of course, why the fuck wouldn't Drake want to get his album out before Beyonce so he ain't got to fucking deal with Beyonce? Who wants to deal with trying to sell records and compete with Beyonce? Don't nobody want to do that, bro. Like, they got too much power, bro.
That's another reason why they could have been mad too, because you know, in the midst of the beef, he said the only person he moving for is Taylor Swift. If I'm Beyonce, that kind of made me mad too, because you gonna move for me.
I feel like he did move for her.
Yeah,
I feel like he did move for her. Taylor Swift and Beyonce, they the same type of artist. They the same level of draw, in my opinion. Taylor might be a little bit more draw right now.
You said Taylor and Beyonce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taylor might got her by just a little bit right now. Because I can't imagine if Beyonce was showing up to games that they would be going as crazy for her as they do for Taylor Swift when she be at the game. But it would still be, because I mean, they pay Simone Biles a lot of attention when she at the games for her husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would be a little bit different if Beyonce was single and dating one of the players, though.
Yeah, I would say if she was dating one of the players, it'd be a lot different.
Could be.
But like she ain't dating no player, so it'd be just like her as a fan.
Right.
Yeah. But I only say that because Nikki, when she ran her post and she was like, your hatred for me, your hatred for Drake, your hatred for Birdman. We knew that there's been a beef going with Birdman. Nikki made me remember that she had a beef with that Brady man. Hey, I want to like, I probably shouldn't say this, but I just want to go ahead and say this. Me and Rez was talking about this earlier. I don't think, like, I was listening to Set It Off remix the other day, and he said Birdman said putting hits on people while I'm brushing my teeth. Like, yeah, I cannot confirm nor deny that Birdman has put hits on people. And I do believe that he's mad with Jay-Z, but he can't get Jay-Z hit. But Jay Electronica, you better chill. You better chill. Because you made me mad. We got to revoke your, because he was talking to Birdman, and I'm like, oh, would you talk to Birdman like that in the room with him? I know you from the Magnolia, but you from the Magnolia, so you ought to know. Like, Gangsta even had to go live where he had to put a little video out today and say, hey, you need to chill. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. I know that ain't gonna get to jail electronica, but I just want to let you know that you might want to retract that statement, my boy, or you might not want to come home.
He was tripping. He was tripping when he did what he did.
Hey, Kimon, as soon as you started talking about Birdman, the hurricane started going crazy outside. That's on Miss Gladys, boy.
Man.
Hey, when he brought up Miss Gladys, I was like,
when I read it, I said, oh.
That's on Gladys.
That's on Gladys.
That shit on Miss Gladys, dog.
And there's so many people outside of our region that looked at that and didn't know what that means. I'm like, hey, that means something.
Yeah,
and you know, on them latest songs he got with BG, he done started calling himself Beatrice again. So you know it's really up.
Birdman, Beatrice.
He done started saying Beatrice again. I said, "Ooh, I ain't heard that in you."
Let's run through some of the talking points. And your status was so beautiful, so I want to bring your status up, and I just want to ask you to further elaborate on it. I didn't know I had comments on here. Oh, my bad. Why my comments ain't popping up? Mm-hmm.
I saw you. I know Cornelius and
yeah. Oh, the hurricane picking up out here too. I hit it. So I forgot to tell y'all that we are in the midst of a hurricane. The only person that's probably not in the midst of a hurricane is Roy. So yeah, if any of us cut out at any point, pray for us.
Send help. Send a boat, nigga.
I'm gonna come get y'all, fam.
Appreciate
you know what? We might as well throw some other stuff in here while we're in here too. We're gonna try to get through here real quick.
While Kimon pulling it up, can you let them know who we were being brought to them by? What?
I feel like we got a new start. We're gonna bring terms and condition back.
Oh, I got it pulled up. Hold on, let me say before we get to the fake stuff, let me get to a real partnership. We have a real sponsor with W Energy. I don't have any. I was supposed to get something to put on the table, but we have a real sponsorship with W Energy. So if you go to W Energy and you put in code OneLife, it'll get you 10 or 15% off. And we get a little kickback off of that. So
and that's code OneLife.
Yeah, stop. Do you got these people out here like Red Bull? They say they give you wings. They ain't gonna give you no wings. They gonna give you that junk. You're gonna be feeling jittery after. Go get that W. That's clean energy. It's gonna get you moving. So
yes, Lord.
All right, now Roy,
you taking us straight to Pound Town. You get that W. It's up, man. It's up. You're gonna be like Shay Sharp. Shay Sharp. Shay Sharp. Oh, Shay.
I can't control what come out of their mouth, man.
No, did it?
Crazy work. All right, Roy, you got your sponsors.
Nah, I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna just leave it with our legit sponsors today.
Hey,
man.
If we got legit sponsors now, and we starting to get some money,
we ain't gotta play with it no more.
We ain't gotta play around, no
baby.
We're gonna start running commercials on you, bitch ass nigga.
Man, dub it again.
Yeah, tell them one more time.
W Energy, and that's promo code OneLife.
OneLife.
All right, so let's jump into Ruben's points. The city chooses the artist that performs at the Super Bowl. New information on that. Given to us by DJ Academics. So I'm gonna let you go into that further. So yeah.
So DJ Academics is recently releasing information, an article from what article from? It don't matter.
It might have been Vibe.
It was a New Orleans entertainment official. He's over one of those committees down there. He said they had nothing to do with the vote, and they found out about who was performing at the Super Bowl at the same time as the general public. So this idea that New Orleans voted for Kendrick Lamar over Lil Wayne has been debunked. It's false. Those articles that y'all was posting was old anyway, before Jay-Z.
Fake news.
Big fake news. So at the end of the day, it's just simply not the case. Y'all run around here lying like Trump. We got to fact check y'all. Like I said, we finna have to start turning y'all work in on turning in and see if y'all plagiarizing anyway. So, but even still, let's say that it did come to a vote and the city officials of New Orleans had to vote. The NFL and Jay-Z, according to those articles that people were posting, the NFL and Jay-Z would have had to propose to them a short list of artists, and then you choose from that short list of artists. Who's to say that Lil Wayne was on that list in the first place? Everybody just assuming that Lil Wayne was on that list and that New Orleans then chose Kendrick Lamar over Lil Wayne. But Lil Wayne probably wasn't on the list to begin with. We can't verify it, we can't confirm it or deny it, so it ain't no reason to speculate about it in the first place. But now we got this new information. There was no vote to begin with. Y'all niggas was just talking per usual.
And running with each other talking points.
You know, black people.
All right, you done?
Yeah.
Huh? Right, you got something to say?
Nah.
All right, let me get this. I'm gonna handle this next one. Number 2. Well, you can jump in, but I got something to say on this one. Why didn't y'all make the same fuss in 2013? And that's the other thing that I wanted to say that we could talk about. I wanted to talk about that. Anywho, we on number 2. Why didn't y'all make the same fuss in 2013? You are an idiot. And you should have seen the one he had before that, Rez.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Kimo.
All right, why didn't y'all make the same fuss in 2013? I'm sick of y'all because y'all play dumb. I don't even know if y'all playing. Y'all might actually be that. But when it comes to it, I've seen y'all for the last like 5 years, 45 years, however long Jay-Z has been over it, praise him for the open change that we see in the halftime show. Y'all did that. But now y'all want to sit up here and bring 2013 up and act like there was a precedent for hip hop being on the backstage, on the big stage back then. Y'all know good and well that the closest that you was gonna get to hip hop is maybe one feature or Beyonce, which we got that year. So why y'all acting stupid now? Like I don't get it. The talking points are so stupid to me. So literally to see all y'all continuously say the same thing that can be disproven time and time again. This point right here hit home for me because it's like, I know hip hop ain't this stupid. Most of y'all keep running with this. I know y'all not this stupid. So that's what I got to say on that. Y'all know that there was not a precedence for this in 2013. But in 2022, there was a precedent that was set for this. And let the Super Bowl be wherever the Giants play. Is that MetLife Stadium? Let it be there. You know good and well Jay-Z gonna want to be on that stage. And I want to hear y'all with these same talking points then. The next time the Super Bowl is in Detroit, you know they're gonna try to give it to Eminem, and I want to see y'all keep this up then.
But you know they probably gonna get Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. Don't forget about Lil Mama.
You know they gonna get her.
Lil Mama too.
Yeah,
Lil Mama gotta be there.
She can't even buy a ticket to the Super Bowl.
Lil Mama gotta be on the stage, bro.
Bro,
that would be funny.
I've seen people say that the Super Bowl has been in New Orleans 10 other times. Why wasn't anybody mad about Wayne in? Bitch, how many times? How old do you think Lil Wayne is? You think, like, if the Super Bowl was in New Orleans in 2013, when was the last Super Bowl before that? Probably 2002, 2003.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Obviously, Lil Wayne wasn't ready then. That nigga hadn't even dropped his first quarter. Like Lil Wayne stepped onto the scene in 1999. He wasn't ready in 2002 to be the front man of a Super Bowl of a Super Bowl or headline of Super Bowl. And on the slick, I still feel like he probably wasn't really ready in 2013. He wasn't ready enough to be chosen over Beyonce, even if they were having hip hop acts. He wasn't ready enough to be chosen over Beyonce. So at the end of the day, niggas is playing dumb. They just like you said, they repeat talking points.
Y'all know I'm a Kendrick fan, but I agree with y'all that Lil Wayne should have it just makes sense. It's Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
New Orleans. Super Bowl.
Oh, and you keep going, but I wanted a talking point that I don't know if it's on here. No, you don't have this on here, but one of the talking points where I keep seeing people say, name one Louisiana artist that's capable of doing the Super Bowl. And I just want to know, anybody that uttered that, I think something should happen to you. You should lose your hip hop card. Like, there's no way in the world that yes, I will say there's only one that can command it. But we're not gonna play with that one and that like he not a GOAT of his generation. Like, I had to sit back here like somebody. I forgot what somebody said, that they tried to make it seem like somebody else had such a huge impact on hip hop. Kendrick don't have the type of impact on hip hop that Wayne has.
Man, I can't see the comments.
It's only.
I can see the YouTube comments.
Yeah, that's all I can see too. It's not showing me the we got new. Oh, I wanted to bring up something that Cornelius said. Yeah, he said what'd he say? I seen somebody say that Wayne couldn't perform for 15 minutes, and that's lies.
He performed for hours all the
time. So I'm gonna paint the picture that I painted for Rez. Back that thing up is such a New Orleans staple, but that's not Super Bowl music. So
it really is though in New Orleans.
New Orleans,
you could get it off.
Maybe, but I thought the perfect way to
definitely get it off. And I'm gonna tell you why you can get it off, because that song is known everywhere.
Yeah, it is, which is why you only give him a little bit of it. You don't bring Juvie out. You just
You don't do all that.
Start off, maybe start a second line, or start it off with the screen dark and put the spotlight on somebody with a violin.
And Wayne could even be under the stage going wop. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that. Just him come out and say, after you bag it up, then stop, then wop, drop it like a shot. Then an explosion happened and he started in his set.
Yeah.
Going to the set. So I don't know, and you know what? He could easily do 15 minutes without even I thought that he would bring Young Money out. He got such a relationship with T-Pain. You can come out, do one song, go straight to Get Money, let T-Pain do 2 songs, or don't even go to Get Money. Can't Believe It. You can't tell me that. I really don't want to hear him do Can't Believe It, but I mean, it is what it is.
Got Money is a Super Bowl song.
Someone asked me.
Got Money, got more energy.
Yeah. But yeah, I believe that's something that could have easily been done. So for all y'all keep saying that 15 minutes can't be done, you can give a good 5-6 minutes of that to somebody else. He got a whole How to Love, Drop the World. You can bring out Eminem. Come on, man. It's so much stuff out there. So he could have stayed away from Drake and Nicki. Could have at least stayed away from Drake, because I can understand, not wanting to bring Drake out, but let Nicki come out and do This Moment for Life or something like that.
I'm bringing Drake out, bro. Everybody can keep pretending.
I'm bringing Birdman out.
I'm bringing all of them.
Like son.
You might can get stunned like my daddy, huh?
You might be able to, but I don't want to hear that.
At least a little bit of it. Like, because at the end of the day, that's what we talk. We talking about a Super Bowl performance. These niggas ain't performing whole songs.
If you bring Wayne out, you can bring DJ Khaled out. Do my
You can bring all you doing is playing snippets. You playing snippets of songs. Like, you bring out DJ Khaled and then you give him the most famous Wayne verse of all. I am a beast. These rappers are feed me beats. Come on, bro. They playing on his top, bro. He probably can get Sky's the Limit off too.
And I think that's his biggest song.
He probably could get Sky's the Limit off. Mike Jones ain't gonna say nothing. Mike Jones ain't gonna say nothing.
You can't say nothing. We don't even know. A lot of people don't even know that that's Mike Jones' song.
Yeah, but at the same time, you got to call Mike Jones and get get the okay. Because could you imagine being Mike Jones? You done threw your little Super Bowl party, and this man straight out there, the sky is the limit. It's like, no, this is you'll never find Mr. Jones.
Hey,
Nah.
if
Mike
I
Jones
was
just got to eat that one like he did all these years.
if I was Wayne, I would have brought Drake out and then let it go, let the beat, everything stop, and then all you hear is.
Yeah,
let's see who got the better version.
And if we being real, I don't think that they get inspired to do that song if it wasn't for Wayne.
Oh, that's all Wayne, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody was on that Drought 3. That's pretty much everybody's favorite Drought 3 song. Because that nigga Wayne said he gonna shoot a nigga on the porch and make him fall in his kitchen. I said, what the fuck?
That's a long way.
I was trying to imagine what my kitchen is.
Yeah, more people front door ain't by the kitchen.
Yeah. That's way out the way. You must hit that nigga with a shotgun, bro. I'm talking about boom, boom. Set that nigga flying.
I will say though, that song like that, I know that they're gonna do that at the Super Bowl. That's gonna go off at the Super Bowl. I say.
Oh
that.
yeah, it is. It's gonna go crazy at the Super Bowl.
And can we get to another talking point? Them saying, I don't know if you got this on your list, Ruben, but all these people saying that Wayne is not clean enough to do the Super Bowl, bro. So one thing that I know for a fact is that Not Like Us is gonna come on. And that ain't nothing but Kendrick calling everybody in OVO pedophiles. So I want to know how that is clean.
Them not curse words though.
Huh? Right. Right. Don't do that right now. You've been good this whole pod. Don't do that right now.
Them not curse words though.
Huh?
Them not curse words. They might bleep it out.
You know, if I was Drake, and I wouldn't care. Everybody in hip hop mad at me anyway. I see the sentiment. If I was Drake, what I would do when they come out and they go and they do Not Like Us at the Super Bowl, that's when I put my lawsuit in. I'm suing. I'm putting cases on all you. I'm suing Kendrick. I'm suing the Super Bowl. I'm suing Jay-Z. I'm suing everybody.
And you know what happened?
Huh?
Plane crash. Plane crash. Air Drake goes down, leaving Toronto. Over with. Case closed.
He said Drake gonna be Charleston White.
Case closed. Plane crash. Nobody made it.
Drake need to go recruit YSL Woody and all them.
Man.
He need them niggas on his team. He been going on his
team.
Anyway.
I already got him on his team.
Yeah. He got 21 for sure.
21. Can you do something for me? All right. We got more on this, or we do y'all want to get into the Jay-Z aspect of it? We kind of lightly got into it.
We all know, man, Jay-Z, he got his issues with Drake, he got his issues with Nicki, he got his issues with Birdman, he slick got his issues with Wayne, they be up and down. I mean, it is what it is, bro. I feel like Jay-Z pulled the strings. It ain't too much more to say about it. We know Jay-Z blackball a motherfucker real quick and get you up out the industry and make it real tough for you to make a move. Like I said, when we first started this podcast, Jay-Z got way too much power in the industry. I'm all for black people being put into positions of power and being able to make things happen, but not just one nigga to be able to be a dictator and run this bitch how he want to.
Yeah.
He got way too much power. Somebody need to come check that shit.
Can't. Plane crash.
Nah, I can. They checked Diddy. Diddy had a lot of power.
Diddy about
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z done built this persona for himself that's like, it's almost, I almost feel like it ain't even deserved.
He ain't got no scandals.
He got some scandals, man.
Not big enough to debunk him.
Because he got beat up by Solange for fucking on Becky with the good hair. That video,
that he ain't beat nobody up.
the Superhead scandal, and then smashing Foxy Brown when Foxy Brown was 16 that's a big scandal. He just good about being able to sweep his under the rug.
Yeah, everybody feel the plane crash.
Everybody's scared. You gonna put him out of get him out of here.
Yeah.
And
All right.
then Nicki Minaj can't bring up no pedo shit because of her husband. So like, she got a Drake definitely can't bring up no pedo shit. So shit, Birdman can't bring up no pedo shit. My bad.
I don't know nothing about that.
YMCMB, boy. That's on Miss Gladys. Which game?
We used to put that on me, Gladys.
Yeah. Yep. Henry over here growling in my ear.
Okay. So, do we want to move on?
We can move on.
All right.
What you got? What's next?
What y'all think about the debate? the stuff that we can actually talk about. Well, hold on before we get there. So right before, I think it's funny that our pod has always been centered around like we got the most numbers for beef. So I think that's funny when Kendrick would drop or when Drake would drop, we would always come on here and go live. So I thought it was hilarious that like 30 minutes before we went live, Kendrick dropped the song. I do think that's
rate the song.
Huh?
Rate the song. 1 to 5. What you give?
I mean, it's Kendrick songs, but I'll say this: like, I'm not Isaiah. No, go sit down. When it comes to the song, I think that it's like an album cut, and I would like to hear it in the overall album perspective. But this goes back to a point that I mentioned. And people think that I'm on Drake's side. I like all of these guys. I'm a fan of all these guys. I don't know what a scar at on his ear. No, I'm not even going there. But I'm a fan of all these guys. So with that, I'm not a stan of any of them. If I was a stan of anybody, it would have been Wayne. So Drake, I'm just able to be what's the word? Objective when it comes to this. So when it comes to Drake, I think that a lot of y'all are jumping down Drake's throat. And I knew y'all was going to do that. Anyway, I'm going to say what I'm saying. But y'all are giving Drake a hard time when Drake held y'all down. So when it comes to like music, like when people were not wanting to put out music because people couldn't tour during COVID, Drake has been continuously releasing music. Kendrick drops an album every 3 to 5 years and disappears. So for y'all to just crown him as the new guy, he's not going to serve you in the manner in which Drake served you. So the thing is, hold on. Let me just say this one last part. Like, just for you to come off the year that you just came off of, and you to just come off the weekend, and all of this conversation centered around you, your first song that you put out is this? Nah. You got to get people something better than that.
He just had the #1 song in the country twice in a row.
I get that. But I'm just saying when it comes to the build, like, Rez, you are an artist. If you had just reached the top of a mountain, in which some people would say you just reached the apex, what you gonna sound like on the first time you come back out when the people just hear you, especially if it's just within 3 days. Like, we just got this 3 days ago.
Nigga, I'm finna have Beyonce on the hook.
The thing is,
quintuple platinum, nigga.
You speaking about Kendrick Lamar like he not already famous.
I get that. I'm saying him serving you as the guy, like that. When it comes to people like Kendrick Lamar and people like J. Cole, these are people that move on their own accord. And when it comes to that, that's not good when you are people who are looking to be motivated and energized by music. And I will say that that's one of the bad things about Drake is because he don't give you what they give you. He just gonna give you music that you can move to, be in a club to, listen to, ride to,
Cookie cutter.
all that type of stuff. But the thing is, what Red said, I can't say that I'm gonna go back and listen to this song. Now, once the album come out and I hear it within the confines of the album, then I might listen to it. But as far as me going back to his IG to listen to it, I listened to it before we went live. Just so I kept listening to it before we went live, just so that I can kind of, have something to talk about so I can hear it. So
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on it. It's more of an album cut, but I mean, we know Kendrick not gonna give you the cookie cutter music that you can bop to all the time. We know he's not gonna give you that.
If you had to release a song, why you couldn't release the song that came right before the Not Like Us video?
Because he still gotta perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. That got to be your hardest song coming up to the Super Bowl.
But that wasn't even the hardest diss record.
It was the biggest song.
It was the biggest song. I don't know. I guess I'm just looking at it how I'm looking at it. Like if the people had to see you drop, because that snippet sound like something. So
but that Not Like Us record is gonna be that's the workaround of the Super Bowl performance. Everybody's gonna be waiting on that song.
But he ain't supposed to be the business guy. He's supposed to be the hip hop guy. So why he letting business?
Man, come on now. Nah, come on now. If you ain't on top of your business and just try to be hip hop, he wouldn't be where he at today. You got to bring the business aspect into it too.
We already know he isn't the things that the fan base proclaims him to be. So at the end of the day, he a hip hop guy, but he's also a capitalist. He in here to make money. He in here to project the imagery of an activist and a revolutionary. But he playing a character. It's just like WWE.
Yeah, just like everybody else. Everybody else got their character.
He
just ain't playing a gangster.
You don't find it funny that he was an Israelite, and then he was a individual that went to therapy and got himself together, and he put all that down to beef with Drake. Now in this song, he getting right back to God, wondering what Lecrae would do.
He was also praying to God like a normal person from the hood.
But anywho, hold on. Before we even get there, let me get my clear out real quick.
He is a Gemini.
This is what my clear out is about. So D1, we have mutual friends.
That's his op.
And
D1 is Kemon's op, if y'all didn't know.
No, he's not my op. He's not my op.
That's definitely his op. Don't let him lie to you.
I got some issues with him because I feel as if he comes out very hypocritical. To go at Meek Mill, to go at Jim Jones, to go at Rick Ross, and then turn around within the very 2 to 3 months have Game on your album, who talks about the same things that these gentlemen talk about. That's crazy work. And so for you to push it so heavily, I thought that was very hypocritical, and you come off as an opportunist and a cloud chaser. Then to always hear, even this week, you not too long ago, you said that you didn't want to see a Hot Boy reunion. And then this week you said that you didn't want to see Wayne at the Super Bowl. But then you turn around and the first thing that I see on my IG today is because you got a shout out from Kendrick. You want to get on here and say, oh, this is my brother and all that type of stuff. And it don't look right, my guy. It don't look right. And I think that you got people on there that just either oppose you or agree with you, but the people who normally oppose you are the people that you're criticizing. And I'm not that. I'm your brother. Well, possibly. So with that being the case, I got some questions that need some answers. And I just want you to keep the same energy with everybody, because the same content in the music of the Game, the same content that's in the music of Kendrick, you got the same thing in Rick Ross, Meek Mills, and all of the other rappers that you criticize. So yeah, it's some stuff that ain't lining up. And, you know, you don't owe me no explanation. I'm just a concerned brother. So that's all I had to say. I wanted to get that out the way because I sent your inbox. I wanted to, you know, handle it the way that the Bible says to handle it. I tried to send your inbox a message, and, you know, that didn't work. So I'm publicly criticizing you because I did not want to publicly criticize you. I just wanted to ask you some questions, and, you know, it didn't happen. So we are to that point. I just want to say, you know, when it comes to that looked real nasty. Like I want to get it pulled up. I should have pulled it up while I was in there, but literally when I got on Instagram earlier, the first thing that popped up was the Kendrick thing, and then the second thing popped up was the D1 thing where he said, "Oh, that's my brother," showing a picture, and it's just like, bro, you flip flop way too much. Like that ain't. It just it ain't lining up, man. It just don't line up. So, you know, that is what it is. So I'm about to put this up here, and then we can keep moving. We can jump into the debate. I just had to speak my piece on that. And that is what it is. So, and don't feel like I'm attacking you. I'm not attacking you, you know. We can get in. We can have a conversation about it. I just, you know,
we can attack him though. He attacking everybody else.
That you are correct.
You gotta get the getters before the getters get got.
That's what I'm saying. That's the way he acting surrounding Wayne. That's some whole shit, bro. At the end of the day, like you said, he did that song with the game, but then he getting on Wayne for being a blood. What the fuck is the game? And
yeah.
On the slick, what the fuck is Kendrick Lamar?
I was just going to say, what's Kendrick?
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's just some whole shit, bro. It's some whole shit.
So, yeah, I got it up on the
I definitely think he clout chasing. 100% think he clout chasing. I think he recognizes that there's money to be made in every arena. It don't matter what it is. There's money to be made on the left side of the aisle. It's money to be made on the right side of the aisle. It's money to be made as a Christian. It's money to be made as an atheist. He just found a niche, and that's his niche. He in the Christian niche, and he towing that line, and he trying to get that bread, bro.
And another thing that I will say about the whole situation, it kind of comes off as not just clout chasing. It comes off as haterish too. It kind of comes off that you don't have no problems protecting your relationships, and you have just happened to make more relationships outside of your city, and Wayne don't rock with you, so I feel comfortable dissing Wayne. And I mean, Wayne, and if you take Wayne's worst song, so what you feel like his filthiest, nastiest song, there's a song out there of Kendrick that can match it. And I know, you know, regardless of what people believe, Wayne did some things that I don't agree with, but he did it because he was trying to stay a free man. And I've seen a lot of y'all do way more for free. So with that being the case, like Wayne has social commentary in his music. So you know, you got songs out there like Get Over, you got songs out there like Georgia Bush, and y'all didn't respect that when Wayne was coming up. So all of a sudden, now that you're a little bit grown and you consider yourself to be a little bit more evolved, don't sit up here and try to hold somebody to something that you didn't respect back then. So that's all I got to say.
They're not as evolved as they think they are.
Yeah.
If they were as evolved as they think they are, they wouldn't view Kendrick in the light that they view Kendrick. At the end of the day, if Kendrick was the revolutionary that they believe Kendrick Lamar to be, Kendrick Lamar would not hit the Super Bowl stage. One, because they wouldn't let him, because they not finna put no nigga that's really, really revolutionary in the face of the fucking American public, because it ain't just niggas watching. And then two, if he was revolutionary like that, he would say, I'm not doing the motherfucking Super Bowl because I'm not rocking with the NFL because the NFL banned Colin Kaepernick and X, Y, and Z. So at the end of the day, he playing a character.
And if he was as hip-hop as y'all say he was, I believe that he would have stepped out of the way and said that this is Wayne's rightful stage.
Cause like it's easy.
But if he would have did like that, if he would have stepped out the way and said that, they would have just got somebody else. They wouldn't have gave it to Wayne.
I ain't want to interrupt. I just wanted to throw that little thing in there for to add on to what Ruben was saying.
It's just easier to call out Wayne on his bullshit. It's easy to call out when a black person decides that they want to side with Republicans or conservatism. It's easy to call that out and say, man, that nigga, he cool. But it ain't, people don't have that same energy to call out black people who cool for the Democratic Party. Like at the end of the day, if you quoting revolutionaries, if you fancy yourself a revolutionary and you quoting Malcolm X and you quoting Stokely Carmichael and you quoting Huey P. Newton, none of these people were Democrats or Republicans. They were saying they not fucking with none of that. They said black people need to band together, pool together their resources, divest from America, become independent. And really, a lot of them was talking about overthrowing the government of America. So this idea that Wayne a coon because he fucking with Republicans, y'all really need to start rethinking these people who vote blue no matter who too. You need to be looking at both sides of the aisle kind of similar.
Can I interrupt you? Because you just gave them the complicated version. I want you to give them the very simple version that you gave me on the phone earlier in saying that y'all try to say that Kendrick is this blackity black individual, but literally on his, not this album, but the album before that, he turned around and said, I ain't even black.
Blackity black is crazy.
My dog said, I'm a Hebrew, don't call me black no more. He told y'all that straight up. We talked about this years ago when Damn dropped, because Damn is my favorite Kendrick Lamar album. So when Damn dropped, we reviewed that album, and that was something that stood out to me, and it was something that I didn't like because I felt like you put that kind of information out there with the influence that he does have and the way that people look at him, people was gonna jump on that boat. And as we've seen over the years, the Hebrew Israelite community has fucking exploded. And now it done exploded, and people done even moved away from that and started saying, we was always here, we Indians, we not black, we Americans.
And I didn't seen a lot of Hebrew Israelites marching with them purple shirts on, and I ain't never seen Kendrick out there.
All right, y'all. That's enough.
He ain't got no Hebrew.
I'm trying to be good now.
But you know it's true.
He ain't got no Hebrew sword.
I'm trying to be good now.
He ain't got no sword. If he a Hebrew, he'll have a sword. And if he an Indian, he'll have some feathers and a bow and arrow. He ain't got none of that. He just walking around. He walking around. Kevin Gates is a fucking Indian, dog. Kevin Gates is a Moroccan Muslim Indian from the cartel, nigga.
And he a magician. Why everything I do with my hands? I did the little thing with my hands. I touched it. I said, "Speak nothing of it."
That nigga started a car battery with his fucking hand. Shout out to Big Kevin.
But yeah.
Yes, Lord. All will.
I don't know, man. We end up hijacking. We never got to the you just changed it. We never got to the debate. So with the debate, it's kind of hard for me because I've been trying not to be I really don't even want to talk politics, but the thing is, I do feel like, something that you said earlier, I do feel like y'all are way too comfortable attacking one side and y'all just believe the lies of the other side. And I'm all for picking a side because you only got two, so you have to pick a side. But that don't mean that you have to agree with every single thing that comes out of the mouth of the side that you picked. Like, I'm just one of those people where I'm objective and I'm gonna call everybody out on their bull crap. So I was looking at the debate yesterday and I was laughing. And honestly, I kind of I ain't seen nothing that I didn't expect. Like for the last couple of years since we've been introduced to Trump, we have been getting kindergarten shouting matches in the debate. So a debate is simply a debate. Trump it has a gift for gab, but he ain't no lawyer. And Kamala is a lawyer.
So it is he will never beat her in a debate. She can make lies sound real good.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like when you hear Trump lie,
you know he
it's
lying.
lie. Like you even had the place off. I forgot who he said. In Ohio, they said that you can have the baby, then abort the baby. Like, I heard that joke and I was like, what?
Hey, but them folks was eating them dogs now. Trump ain't lie about that. I looked it up.
Yeah,
eating them pets.
I heard people talking about that.
Them folks were eating them pets. Buddy lied. Buddy talking about that that did not happen. The city officials say that did not happen. Yeah, they lied. He lied on national TV. Them folks on TikTok right now talking about them folks eating their pets.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I hadn't looked at it, but hey, if it's true, hey, that's what's up. But it like one of the moments in which I thought that, and I've been kind of talking back and forth with people today on it, and I decided to stop talking about it because people say that she never said, and I'm not saying that she ever said it, that when she said that she's not looking to take anyone's guns.
Man, she said that on 1,000 interviews.
Well, I don't know that she said that, but what I do know is that is a part of the agenda of the Democratic Party.
Man, she said it on 1,000 interviews. That's gonna be the first thing she do about the red tape, the national background checks. It's a whole policy, bro. That's gonna be the first thing they do about they're gonna be trying to do a gun buyback. Man, how they gonna sell you how much your gun worth?
Yeah, I mean, people. The thing is, a lot of people don't know what goes on in America. People don't know what was that around World War II when they made when they bought everybody. They made it illegal to own gold, and they put a certain amount of money that your gold was worth, and then gave people that amount of money for their gold. So it's a precedence in America. You may not know about the precedence, but they'll do some stuff here, and you might not think that it's possible. But I mean, if we just being technical, they've done some stuff in the last 5 years that we wouldn't have thought that was possible, but they got it off.
Man, they ain't getting out, bro. You not coming to the South taking folks' guns, bro. Them folks not letting you take their ARs, bro.
But I ain't saying that. I'm just saying that, she said that they not looking to take guns. And then people said that that's not something in the Democratic Party. But people want something done with gun reform. Do I believe something should be done? Yeah. But I don't have the answer to it. And I believe that a lot of these people in suits know how to answer to it either, because it's a very slippery slope and complicated problem. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, because at the end of the day, you can't control what somebody, like, if you give somebody a background check, they pass their background check, but they pass their background check just to get the gun to go kill somebody. How you gonna stop that?
Yeah. And then, like, what people need to realize is most of the people that commit crimes with guns are criminals and should not have guns, but they get guns illegally.
Yeah.
So you think you finna
take the gun away out the house, and then the criminals have the gun?
Yeah. But I don't know.
It's fictional, bro. It's fictional. It's crazy.
And one thing that I will say is that, like, I'm all for criticizing both sides, even though I'm gonna pick a side. But one thing I do know, somebody called it the Unaffordable Care Act. Before then, I was getting free health care from my employer, and a lot of people were getting free health care from their employer. Now, my health care is out the wazoo. I pay $500 a month for health care.
Okay, so crazy, bro.
Yeah,
it's down bad. Like, yeah. I don't even argue with folks no more, bro. I'm doing what's gonna affect me the most, and I know under who I was able to do, and under who I gotta do what I gotta do.
Now I'm not voting for who, and you might as well not even say who. You got a picture in your background.
Big T.
Yeah, I'm not voting for dude, but like I said, I don't already talk too much about politics, because if I got to talk about my real politics and telling y'all how I really felt about guns, y'all y'all wouldn't like me.
I look at if we talk about it like we talk about the politics. Man, at the end of the day, bro, it's bigger than what's going on in the country. Really,
Bigger than Nino Brown.
it's just what we see. You know what I'm saying? They show us what they show us, bro. We if the Democrats win, it'll be crazy worldwide. Where the world scares will be way bigger. Man, Trump showed a nigga a picture of his house and said if anybody else die, we coming to kill you. You don't get no more gang. You don't get no more gangster than that, bro.
He said that for real?
Yes. To the Taliban leader, showed him a picture of his house and told him any other American die, we coming to kill you, and walked out the room. That man standing on business. It ain't nobody died. Come on, man.
You want to sound like a Russian?
When it came to the debate, Trump got outperformed, which everybody should expect.
Yeah,
Trump,
I mean, I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, Kamala sounds way more polished. She gave way better answers. But at the end of the day, both of them just pretty much went up there and said the talking points for their party. They didn't address anything important to me. They didn't address what they gonna do about this economy. This economy fucked up, and ain't neither one of them talking about that. And that's the biggest thing for all of us is what are you gonna do to stabilize this economy? What are you gonna do to combat inflation? What you gonna do about wages? Are wages gonna start matching inflation? I don't know. I don't feel like either side is gonna address that the way that it needs to be addressed. I can't see Democrats making sure that wages that wages inflate the same way that everything else is inflated. I don't see that happening on either side.
Yeah, we screwed regardless. That's the real thing that I've been trying to tell people. Like, you see what, but I do want to give them a little something. I give them one of my real thoughts.
Jill Stein said she's gonna give reparations.
Yeah. And when you said that, I thought about voting for her. But let me ask you something, Ruben. What color are you?
Black.
Right. What color are you?
Black.
Y'all see how easy it is?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, Lord.
I'm a young yellow nigga. I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark nigga. Who said that?
But anywho, yeah, that's all. I have no problem with offending both sides. But yeah, Trump sounds crazy up there. That man said, "Yeah, you had a baby, didn't abort the baby." I'm like, what?
Trump said they're eating the pets. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. I said, what?
Dogs and the cats. I said, man, listen. It was the truth. It sound crazy, but it was true.
What?
It was true, bro. Like, it sound crazy, but it was true. The thing is, he don't do it the regular way. He don't have that polished. Like, I don't even think they be going over shit with Trump. I think he just get up there and just wing that shit, bro. Like, he gotta just get up there and just wing that shit.
He do. And the thing that I hate about Trump, he don't have no middle ground. It was the best or it was the worst. And the other thing I hate about it, I got a plan. It's gonna be a beautiful plan. This big plan, this nice plan, one of the best plans I've ever seen. It didn't don't tell you the plan, but
he can't tell you the plan. But what the only facts that we have is it was better under him, and them statistical facts.
But that's a joke that I said yesterday. And
better under him compared to what?
The economy was better.
But what did you
compared to now?
Huh?
Compared to now?
Yeah, compared to now.
But what do you expect when coming off the heels of a pandemic, when you had to print money just to stimulate the economy? At some point in time, I don't care if Trump was in office or Biden was in office. The same thing that has happened in the last couple of years is going to happen. Just as well as what's going to happen after whoever gets voted in, it's still not going to be a good economy. The stock market is going to crap.
It's gonna take time, bro. He needed 8 years. He needed 8 years. That's all it is. He needed 8 years.
Nah, I hear you.
But think about this. Just like the pipeline, they fucked that up. Gas prices went up. You see what I'm saying? They've been promising Ruben student loan forgiveness for how long, Ruben?
The whole time.
But
how much they paid you?
Not a goddamn thing.
You can't do that, and that's that bull crap that both sides do. Why hasn't Ruben got it?
All I gotta do is just cut my check, man. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Because one man can't promise you something. It's a system of checks and balances, and it's always a flip to where the president is Republican, and then everything else is Democrat majority, and vice versa. One man can't go in there and do what he want to do. So yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Like they tried to pay Ruben's student loans. Couldn't.
Only about 5%.
Like 20,000. But I was just saying, like, they not gonna let it happen. But one of the things that I did think was crazy that Trump said, he said that Biden was the worst president ever, and you was the worst vice president ever. I'm like, dang, like
she was, bro. She didn't do nothing.
What the heck did Mike Pence do? Have you ever heard Mike Pence's voice?
Mike Pence didn't have to do nothing because he was running on Trump, bro.
I hear what you're saying, but what have you ever heard his voice? At least we heard her say, "We did it, Joe." What the heck did Mike Pence ever say?
Kamala Harris went over there and had a meeting with Putin and the dude from the other spot.
And see, now you doing what they do. You evading the problem. You doing just like what Kamala did when they asked her about her ethnicity. You telling me about
3 days later, the war started. She was over the borders.
I ain't never heard of a vice president really doing anything.
21 million people in the country.
This is the only time, I can't lie. This is the only time that I've ever heard people be like, what did a vice president do?
They don't normally have to do nothing.
Yeah, I don't never remember vice president like Joe Biden ain't do shit.
What did Joe Biden do besides lock niggas up?
What did Joe do? So to say that somebody
Barack Obama was doing his thing.
To say somebody was the worst vice president ever is crazy, and that's what I said.
Because she actually had duties and didn't succeed at nothing.
All right, bro.
Bro, she did.
If we compare
what was his duties?
Nobody knows because Trump was doing everything.
In my
Trump
opinion,
was playing golf.
The country was better under Obama than all of them.
Joe Biden was near death, so that means Kamala Harris. We still don't know if Joe Biden living or not.
The country was better under Obama.
You ain't seen him since he dropped out the race. Have you seen when was the last Joe Biden spotting?
When they made the announcement,
and he disappeared off the face of the earth.
He had to come out and officially make the announcement to transfer that she was going to be running. That was a couple weeks after, maybe a month ago. But it's almost over for him. He almost out of here. He was the wrong choice. Joe Biden was the wrong choice.
He was.
He won off of the back of Obama.
And right now, Kamala Harris is just running off Joe Biden's plan. And we know Joe Biden's plan don't work. Man, it's a mistake. It's a mistake to do something once.
I don't think she's gonna stay on Joe Biden's plan. I don't think she's gonna stay on Joe Biden's plan. At the end of the day, she is a woman and she is a half black woman. So she gonna do what the fuck she wanna do when she get in that bitch. She ain't gonna just keep falling behind what Joe Biden gonna do.
The world ain't gonna let her get in there, man. Them other folks.
Oh no, she finna win. She finna win, bro. She finna win this bitch. I promise you, she gonna win this bitch.
If she win it, bro, the country gonna go up in flames, bro.
It's gonna go up in flames. Either one of them win. I promise you that.
No, I'm not saying in flames as far as the economy. I'm saying in Flame that these folk gonna act an ass if she win.
Okay, they
Oh,
did
you talking about the Republican Party?
it.
Sorry?
they gonna
Yeah,
act an ass if she win.
probably so.
Most
That's cool
definitely
though.
so.
That's cool though.
Can I address something real quick? Cornelia
Go ahead.
said, "Yeah, that's that man Alvarez. That is not my op. I just had to say what I had to say."
Bro,
Yeah,
that's your
I
bro.
ain't gonna lie. You spoke on it like he was real oppy.
Yeah, that nigga's
The way
oppy
you
for you.
spoke, the way you spoke on it, it was oppy. But the thing is, I don't even want to hear you backtrack. Stand on business, cuz.
No, I ain't
Yeah.
backtracking nothing.
Nah, he oppy and you Oppenheimer, nigga. You trying to drop bombs on that nigga.
That's
Nah,
what it
I
is.
ain't
You
trying to
just
drop
man,
ball.
man, you
I
should
just feel like it's
you should have sent
clap.
that nigga a
Oh,
picture of his house in his DM.
Yeah, say bitch. It's up.
So told him speak on Wayne again. Yeah.
YNCMB. That's on Miss
Nah,
Gladys
what-
and Miss Sita, boy.
Nah, that's Rez that's mad about what he's saying behind the Hot Boys and Wayne. My thing is just it's like I said, it's not adding up. I just wanted to add up. Like
I ain't never liked none of the shit he been saying. I ain't like when he was saying about Jim Jones or Rick
Mhm.
Ross. I feel I haven't liked any of those comments. Like, nah. I could see if he was just straight up Christian and he wasn't doing anything with secular people at all, but nah, that's not the type of time he on. He got a song with Starlito.
Yeah.
I just heard
We
it
know,
because
and we know Lito walked in the bank with his gun on him.
yeah,
Thought about robbing it.
yeah,
And then took them folks on a high speed chase on TV.
Lito.
Yeah.
Lito.
But anywho, I think that's it.
Hey, drop that one more time, bro.
We need y'all to go do
Just
this.
in case them folks getting sleepy, they need some energy. Drop that
Yeah,
drop.
y'all need some energy, dog.
Yeah, you know, Hurricane Francis is that Francis Franny, whatever her name is.
And we know y'all turning up at the
Francine.
hurricane parties. If you need some energy, what you need, Kimon?
You need that Debbie,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
and you
Lord.
can get that Debbie at a discount if you put in code One Life.
One life.
Debbie Energy.
And before we go, we want y'all all to know the New Orleans Saints are going to the Super Bowl. Roy, cue my music, please.
Turn me up, DJ. And don't tell it. Don't say we ain't tell you so. We don't
told
need no
you
extra fans at the end of the year.
it's week 2.
None of
We
that.
told you it's week 2. We done already told you. In the car.
The hurricane came. The last time a hurricane came, what happened?
You know what's out.
Now,
In the car, baby. In the car, baby.
In the
I
car.
don't have the mentality that y'all have concerning this situation. It's just week 1. But what I will say is that just to bring it back home, if the Saints make it to the Super Bowl in New Orleans, y'all gonna have to get Kendrick out of there. We need all New Orleans. It just gonna have to be what it is.
They'll just put on a show outside.
Nah, we ain't never mind. I can't say that. That's gonna sound crazy if I say that we not outside Negroes. Because then that's gonna imply that we inside and that's a oh, man. Hey, this was good. It's been a minute. We had some stuff that went down, and I just wanted to. We could have been got back. Honestly, we should have been back. Like I'm not working right now. And Roy told me from the jump, he's like, man, you need to be podcasting every day. You need to be going live every day. But I just been doing other things. But yeah, this was fun. This was nice. This is outside of our usual day. But yeah, we definitely gonna have to get back to it. And it was fun. So yeah.
The show.
They say Terms and Condition Podcast brought to you by W Energy. Yeah, man, come on, we need shirts, we need the energy drinks so we can turn up, we can pop them jokers while we on the screen, all that.
I thought about that, but never doing that. I ain't drinking no energy drink at 9:00.
Man, hey, it's all about sacrifices. and 6-figure jacket prices.
Hey, that boy Fuaga is the new Willie Rowe.
Hey,
Super Bowl, baby.
Super Bowl, New Orleans Saints in the car.
Saints in the Super Bowl. In the Super Bowl in New Orleans. They ain't gonna be. If we can't have Wayne, we gonna have the Saints, bitch. How about that? If we can't have Wayne, we gonna have the Saints.
I'm not mad at that.
Fuck niggas.
I ain't mad at that either. As much as I want to see Wayne in the at the Super Bowl, I would rather see in the car leading the New Orleans Saints to win the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
And when y'all bitches come down here to visit, and y'all got your little Kendrick Lamar shirts on. Don't you get lost in the Nova, bitch. Don't you get lost down here.
Y'all brought up something else. I want to bring up one last point from that conversation that we had earlier. Y'all saying that ain't Wayne a Green Bay Packers fan? What the heck does that have to do with him being from New Orleans?
Yeah, it's plenty of niggas from New Orleans that ain't fans of the Saints.
I mean, it's people in New Orleans that's San Francisco fans and Cowboy fans too.
And Cowboy fans.
That's just what everybody was doing back then because the Saints wasn't good.
Yeah, that's the older niggas. That's the older generation wasn't Saints fan.
Yeah. So seeing that junk, y'all try to say he a Green Bay. So I mean, I ain't even getting that.
It was too hard for them niggas to be Saints fans back then. That shit was
because they wasn't winning. People didn't become real Saints fans until Drew Blee got there.
They had never won.
Yeah.
They had to go through all that Archie Manning shit. It was hard to be a Saints fan.
Yeah, Drew Blee came. We started winning games. Then everybody, the Saints bandwagon filled up quick.
Do the Drew Blee, y'all.
Yeah. But yeah. All right, y'all. We out of here. I wanted to come back on. I wanted to come back last Monday and let y'all talk football. Us talk football. I've been watching. Maybe we'll be back next Monday, recapping college football, pro football. But anywho, we signing out.
We got a Thursday night game we can talk about.
Thursday night game?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we definitely coming back for Monday though, because we got to talk. Well, I don't know.
The Bills and the Dolphins play Thursday.
I'm only worried about one game.
We'll be back.
Is there a way to show the game while we stream and talk about the game as it's going?
The NFL gonna ban it. Yeah, they gonna ban it. They not
I be seeing people do it on TikTok.
Yeah, you could do it, but you can't have no sound during the commercials.
We can do that.
You can't have no sound during the commercial, and you got to turn your chat off. We
can pull that off.
But I'm gonna tell you, the NFL ain't playing this year. They done got good, boy. AI ain't letting nothing slip. AI ain't going. You can watch 10 minutes. You not even 10. You can watch 3 minutes of a game. They cut that joke off.
We gotta figure it out.
We're gonna figure it out by next week.
That'll be fire to be able to.
We most definitely gonna be back Monday to talk.
We gotta talk about money. We might have a special guest, good friend of ours, former guard for the Louisiana Tech.
Terms and Conditions podcast brought to you by W Energy.
I forgot Louisiana Tech fucking mascot. Who the fuck Louisiana Tech mascot is?
The Bulldog.
Oh yeah, the Louisiana Tech Bulldog. Jeremy Graffrey, might have him on here. Cowboys fan.
Mm-hmm.
How about we started with him? All right, we'll holler at y'all.
Peace.